Hi, everybody. It's Roxanne Wheeler, and I'm so happy that you're here on our fun Zoom. And we've got lots of great information today and lots of great enthusiasm for our døTERRA products. And we'll have Sandra Curtis, who's our women's health nurse practitioner, start us off. And then Marie Summers, our naturopathic physician, will follow her. And then I will wind the call up. We will be answering questions. And so that will be after our presentations. That will be off recording. So if you are on the recording now and you want to get your personal questions answered, make sure and stay, okay? Thank you so much. And so Sandy, why don't you take it away?
Okay. Well, welcome. For those of you who are praying for spring to hurry up, your wish is coming true as we're going to spring ahead tonight, don't forget. And here in Maine, we've had a couple days of hard rain this week that kind of made a dent in the snowbanks. So I have to believe that spring is around the corner. And for me, there are certain essential oils that give me that spring feeling, even when the temps are low and the snow is falling. And you may have heard doTERRA is gifting us with some of those oils this month. For all of March, if you place a 200 PV order, you'll receive. So, what's the word I love doTERRA to say? Free, 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 free. Yep, that's it. It's usually the product of the month that I'm urging you to get free. And this month, it is so much more. With that 200 PV order, you're getting four, yeah, I said four oils. And these are the big bottles. These are the 15 ml size bottles of wild orange, lemongrass, lime, and eucalyptus. Now, this bonus giveaway has kind of blown me away, and I'll tell you why. We love these oils, and I'll give you more information about that in a minute. But first, I want to be sure you know how easy it is to hit that 200 PV. And if you're that person who immediately thinks, I can't spend that on a loyalty order, then let me share some tips with you. Do you shampoo your hair? Do you wash your face and maybe use a moisturizer on your skin? Do you wear sunscreen to protect your skin from harmful rays? Do you wash clothes or dishes? Do you want to stop using harmful, toxic cleaning products? Because I believe you care about those awful chemicals that you, your family, and your pets are exposed to when you use those. Do you take vitamins or mineral supplements? How about protein powder for smoothies or collagen powder for your hair, skin, nails, muscles, and bones? Do you brush your teeth and use a mouth rinse? Do you think it makes sense to use powerful and pure plant oils to heal your mind and body rather than adding extra prescriptions to your life? To support your digestive system, your respiratory system, as everybody around you is coughing and struggling with illness. Maybe you have daily discomfort and you hate having that interfere with your life, or you struggle with getting good sleep through the night. It's called ditch and switch. I'm not saying spend more money just so you can get free oils. I'm saying shop differently. Shopping on your loyalty order in the comfort of your home instead of at Hannaford, Market Basket, Costco, BJ's, Walgreens, CVS, all of those stores that you go to for all those family necessities that I rattled off. By doing this, you invest in a healthy you, a healthy family, and pets. Don't forget your animals. Ditch the cheap stuff that could be very well causing harm little by little to you, and switch to products that will support your health while you clean your body, your clothes, your dishes, your house. Switch to vitamins and supplements that are carefully tested to ensure safety, high quality, and bioavailability, supplements that your body will actually absorb and utilize. So let's look at all those oils you'll receive as a free gift. And I did the math. And if you were to order them using your wholesale account, you would spend $68 before tax and shipping on those 4 oils. So this is really a nice bonus. And we have a chance to grab them all free this month. So first of all, wild orange. Who doesn't love the fresh scent of our wild orange? High in the natural chemical constituent limonene, not a something that's made in a factory, not a synthetic, but the true natural chemical constituent. Wild orange has stimulating and purifying qualities. Our oil combines 3 unique varieties of orange from Brazil and Greece. You won't find another orange oil out there with the same pure and unique qualities as ours. That limonene makes it ideal for supporting digestion as well as your body's healthy inflammatory response when you take it internally. Remember, some inflammatory responses are good and necessary, while others cause havoc. This oil is so great for that good support just by adding 1 to 2 drops to your drinking water. It can also serve as a daily household surface cleaner, leaving your kitchen smelling like a fresh cut orange. And diffusing it will energize you and add that sweet freshness to the air. The second oil you'll get free is lemongrass. Now, until I did today's research, I had forgotten that lemongrass is a useful digestive tonic. Add it to your water to ease digestive upset. I love all that info that we get from døTERRA's website. I don't even really have to look farther. I seldom Google anymore. I just go on døTERRA and type in the name of the oil, and I get more information than I could ever possibly read. This oil has a refreshing lemon herby-like aroma, which is why I love it in the diffuser. Lemongrass essential oil supports the health of both our nervous and our circulatory systems. It promotes a cheerful mood, another great reason to diffuse it often. And it tones the skin. So this bottle just might live in your kitchen and your bathroom. It's also a popular oil to use in massage to rejuvenate muscles. So in your bathroom, you can tone your skin, then rub it into your tired muscles before you go to bed with a little fractionated coconut oil. And if you love to cook, try using it to flavor foods in a favorite recipe. It is safe for internal use. And with spring,
Uh-oh.
season will soon follow. This oil is similar to citronella grass. So to discourage pesky insects, combine 1 cup of water and 10 to 15 drops of lemongrass essential oil in a spray bottle. And there you go. So if you didn't know what to do with that lemongrass oil, now you've got some answers. The third free oil that we will get as part of this bonus is lime oil. Also refreshing and energizing. I think we have a springtime theme going on here with this oil bundle. Lime essential oil also offers us health benefits, including immune, cleansing, and respiratory. Its aroma is so emotionally uplifting. Maybe winter has left you needing a recharge, so here you go. And its flavor makes it a favorite for cooking, so it's one that I always have in my kitchen drawer. Lime is also rich in limonene, but it also has a high concentration of beta-pinene, which adds to its uplifting qualities. So whether you're feeling sad or just exhausted, lime in your diffuser can be helpful. Those cleansing properties can come in handy. So put some lime on a cotton pad and use it to remove grease spots or sticker residue when you come back from the store and you're trying to get those awful stickers off packages. And add a drop of lime to your drinking water for great flavor and as a gentle daily cleanse to support your healthy immune system. You can add a drop to your facial cleanser or your shampoo for adding cleansing properties. So once again, this one is useful throughout your home. You may need one in the kitchen and in the bathroom. And last but not least, eucalyptus oil is our fourth free bonus oil. In 2022, doTERRA released a new eucalyptus blend. It's actually a combination of 5 different types of eucalyptus, and it's completely unique to doTERRA. This new eucalyptus blend offers even more therapeutic benefits than our original did. Now, the eucalyptus tree is native to Australia, where there are over 700 types, and they're commonly known as gum trees or sticky bark trees. Now, here's a fun fact. You may have heard the children's song that says, "Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree." Well, that was a eucalyptus tree. And back in the 17 and 1800s, Australia introduced these trees to other countries through their trade. Reading all about doTERRA's sourcing of these trees, which we now source from South Africa and Rwanda, countries it was shared with years ago by Australia, that's fascinating to me. And we're doing so much to positively impact the communities and the farmers there that it truly warms my heart. But I will leave you that to do more reading on as you wish. Our eucalyptus blend has kind of a clean and herby aroma that supports feelings of easy breathing, dispels odors. I love using this after cooking fish. And it's used to create a calm app. So here I use this oil, evergreen oil and peppermint oil in a spray bottle, and use it to wipe down your surfaces in your kitchen, your bath. Its cleansing process. While you're showering, place a few drops of eucalyptus oil in your hands. Place your hands over your nose and inhale for a spa-like experience. I also like to put a few drops on a face cloth or a sponge on the shower floor so I get those aromatic benefits throughout my shower as the water hits it. For a deodorizing spray, combine a few drops of eucalyptus oil, lavender oil, and your favorite citrus oil in a spray bottle with some water. You can diffuse eucalyptus oil with juniper berry and Douglas fir for a refreshing, relaxing scent to your home as you transition from winter to spring. And I also love sprinkling a few drops of this oil on my dryer balls to leave the laundry smelling amazing. And I've learned that if you wait and add the oil near the end of the drying cycle, your clothes will come out even more retaining that scent. Now, the cooling properties of eucalyptus oil make it ideal for a soothing massage. So just add a few drops to fractionated coconut oil and rub it on your chest for those respiratory benefits as well. So I've given you a lot to digest about those 4 oils that you could get free this month and how to ditch some of your current shopping habits for some healthy new ones so that you can easily hit that 200 PV total and add all 4 of those important oils to your home for $0. Now, for a couple of fun ways that you can put these oils to use right away, my DIYs, first of all, I made lavender eucalyptus bath salt because your body needs a break to relax and regenerate. It's so easy. I mixed 1 cup of Epsom salts, a 1/4 cup of the fractionated coconut oil, and to that I added 5 drops of lavender oil and 6 drops of eucalyptus oil. Combine those 4 ingredients in a bowl and mix well and store in a container of your choice. Now, I've told you in the past, I love to recycle my doTERRA containers. So this is a previous body butter container that I put my Epsom salt mix in. Or you can use these pretty little glass jars, put a bow on it, and you've got something you can add to a gift basket this spring, or just give it to someone as a helpful gift. So that's my first DIY. Second, because who doesn't love a great snack idea? I made wild orange power bites. I've been trying hard I love to snack during the day, so I'm always looking for something good and healthy. This is also super easy. 1 cup of coconut, finely shredded, and divided into half a cup and a half a cup. Then in a bowl, put that a half a cup of the coconut with a cup of almond butter, a cup of dried cranberries. I did not have dried cranberries, so I added dried cherries, a half a cup of raw honey, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, gives it a nice little bigger protein boost, and then add 3 drops of wild orange oil. And I have to admit, I really love the wild orange flavor, so I probably did 6 or 7 drops of wild orange oil. Put it all in a mixer bowl, except for that half a cup of coconut that you set aside. Roll it into 1-inch balls and then coat it in your half a cup of coconut. Put it on a parchment lined baking sheet or in a storage container and enjoy. So my little power bites here, all ready to go. And the batch made over a dozen of them. So I've got plenty to share. That's what I've got for today. I am going to go ahead and pass you over to the lovely Dr. Marie.
Sandy, thank you so much. I haven't made those orange balls for a while. You've got me on a hunt now. I love those, and I agree, I add a little more orange. So good morning, everybody. So great to see all these magnificent faces here. So I get to talk about grapefruit and lemon today. First, we're going to talk about grapefruit. Grapefruit has been referred to and known as the forbidden fruit, and it was one of the 7 wonders of Barbados. And grapefruit was first documented around 1750 by this Welshman. And they named it grapefruit because of how it grew in clusters and it reminded them of grapes. So the earliest record of grapefruit itself was from the West Indies around the 18th century. And it first came to Florida in around 1820. So it's been in our hemisphere for a little bit. So we've been able to, grow it and enjoy it and get more information about it. So it's been known for centuries as a inflammation fighter. They say that it has properties to help with weight gain, sugar cravings, and when I was doing the research, I'm not a drinker, but for hangovers. So if anybody's a drinker out there, let me know if it works so I can pass that information on. But it's one of the most versatile essential oils because of the health benefits, but also, as Sandy was talking about too, cleansing benefits. So, and we'll talk about that with the lemon as well. So it has this like signature taste, and you get that citrus smell. I just love it. Grapefruit. Here's our little døTERRA grapefruit. And it's very uplifting because again, it's one of the citrus. And remember that anything that grows high up on the tree is uplifting. So think of those citrus uplifting as they grow high up, opposed to your grasses and trees that are more grounded. So your citrus are always uplifting, just delicious. And it's been used in cosmetics, lotions, soaps, shampoos, all of those yummy things. So some of the chemical constituents in grapefruit are D-limonene. That's a main constituent in many of the citrus oils, including the grapefruit, obviously. And it's been used, the research is being a solvent of cholesterol D. Of cholesterol, D-limonene has been used clinically in many studies out there to dissolve some of those little fats that like to raise havoc with our body. It also has been used, people after they eat certain foods that have eructations, it's been known to help with that because it neutralizes the effect of gastric acid in the studies. And just for cellular health as well. So some of the fun things with grapefruit are, like I just said, metabolism. It's a gentle detoxer because of the D-limonene, which at one time I posted about what a monoterpene is, sesquiterpene. I'll try to look for that because I think we forget how they react in the cells. But the grapefruit has 95% D-limonene, which is so good for us. And that's what helps in that whole detox process. So they talk about it for skin, helps the skin, mood boosting, like I spoke about. So if you have any of those things going on that you would, I always get a little, I want to make sure I stay compliant. There's so much I want to say. But always anybody feel free to reach out to me because I would love to share some of the systems with you and how some of these oils help us as well. So anyways, I really recommend you looking into grapefruit if you haven't used it or tried it in any of these ways before. And I sent Roxanne, sadly, just this morning, and it's funny that Sandy, you were talking about sugar scrubs or scrubs because grapefruit makes a fabulous sugar scrub as well. And I think Roxanne might be able to post that. That wasn't my DIY, but I thought of that because of Mother's Day coming up, right? What a fabulous, these scrubs and things like that. They make perfect gifts. We don't need more Gotsies in our house, I'm sure, just more things to dust. But these just bring love on so many different levels. So I encourage everybody to try some of these sugar scrubs and be good to yourself. Right, Christine? We're being good to ourselves. So the other oil I'm going to talk about is one of my absolute favorites. I say that about every oil, but this is really a good one. And it is døTERRA's #1 seller is lemon oil. It's known for antioxidant properties, so it helps ward off free radicals. And remember, free radicals in our system is when they break down that causes inflammation in our body. So we want to make sure that we aren't raising havoc with free radicals, and lemon is the perfect thing to help us with that. The cleansing properties, it purifies the air, so diffuse it. And why not get the mood boost at the same time, right? You can add it to your water. It's been known to help with digestion when we have a little scratchiness here in our throats, respiratory function, and when I think of the cognition piece with the citrus oils, what a benefit we can get. And I notice mine slips over the years a little bit, so I need all the help I can get remembering in these brain things. So lemon is just beneficial on so many levels. It's been used for centuries, and in Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, it's been used, and also the lemon peel. I don't know if you use the zest, particularly if you get some good organic ones. It's also, I have the chemical constituents here, high in D-limonene, again, because it's one of the citrus, and they usually are. And also gamma terpentine, which also is a monoterpene, and beta pinene. So the D-limonene, which Sandy referenced to, it's 70%. So what a great boost to our bodies for metabolism and antioxidant wise and things like that. So if it's used as a great cleanser, and we all see products that's always put in lemon oil because we know it's a good cleanser, can you imagine the purity of this particular oil when we're using it in our bodies? And Sandy, I remember when I met you, it was my first question about døTERRA was, is their lemon oil pH neutral? I don't know if you remember that, because I wanted to make sure, because I know if I use lemons from the grocery store, it takes the enamel off my teeth and it changes the flora in our gut, right? And most people are more acidic. I want to lean towards more alkaline, right? Because we know that one of the C words in everybody's world loves acid, right? So I tend to want to be more alkaline. So Sandy, I don't know, 10 years or so ago, you told me it's pH neutral. So thank you for that information. I still love that. So when we're drinking it, my first oil of the day is always lemon, because I want to get 40 ounces of that just to clean all my systems out. And then I'll go to grapefruit or lime or just something else, but I'm always putting oils in my water as well as electrolytes. We can't forget electrolytes. Even in the winter, folks, we need electrolytes. So it's just so nice and refreshing, and it's, again, uplifting. It's one of those oils that grows high on the tree. So remember, the key benefits are helps purify the body, freshens your breath, aids in congestion, helps fight the sea, great for drainage in those systems that move up and down our bodies, and so many other benefits. Now, one important thing to think about with all the citrus while I'm thinking of it is it needs to be in glass or stainless steel. No plastic bottles on any of these citrus oils. And years ago, I know somebody that made a cleaner, which is going to be my DIY, and she washed the windows in her car, which were tinted. The lemon in her wash took the tint off of her windows. So don't use a lemon cleaner on your tint. It was Allie, actually. So don't use it on that, but fabulous cleaner. And the other thing with the citrus oils that you have to be careful about is that grapefruit in particular interacts with certain medications. So always make sure that you're paying attention to that. There's a couple interactions that grapefruit works with medications, and døTERRA is great. døTERRA customer service, our support team, whatever. There's so much information. If you ever have questions about any of these oils in your health or any of that, I hope you all feel free to reach out to us. So let me just see. I always have notes everywhere. I think I covered that. And then my DIY today, it's spring, like Sandy said. Yoo-hoo, spring is almost here. So I am going to be doing just a very simple white vinegar, distilled water, but I use my well water. So just a spray bottle, just water. But if you have water from the city and it has chlorine and stuff, I really recommend, pure, good distilled water. And then I have here my white vinegar. Of course, white vinegar is always good for everything and leaves less streaks. I have it poured into my little measuring cup here, and I'm frantically looking for my recipe. I sent it to Roxanne. Well, she's going to be sending it to you, but it is just the water, the distilled white vinegar, grapefruit, and lemon. Just put it in your spray bottle, and don't forget to shake it up before you use it. And I always add a pinch of salt too, because oil and water doesn't mix so well, but if you add a few grains of salt, it will absorb in your oil and then maintain it. And it doesn't mess up with the sprayer. I've had really good luck with that. And I use these cleaners all the time in our home. So I hope everybody does that. You get all these toxic products out of your house, springing, cleaning inside our bodies as well as our homes. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here today. And I'll be scooting out a little early for our sourdough class, but these two women, so capable, and I love them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Marie. And Marie, remember the promo code, the Silver Club promo code that can give your new accounts freebies. Okay.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me about that.
You're so welcome. I am here to kind of summarize any news that came out of døTERRA this week. We had a big leadership retreat. It was in Texas. I wasn't there. I watched it all on Zoom, but I've kind of summarized the key points. So hopefully this will be helpful for some of you. You know, proactive healthcare has never been more important. The wellness economy is almost $2 trillion in the world. Are we healthier for it? How many of us eat the 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit and the 2 to 3 cups of vegetables every day that are recommended to us? How consistent are we taking our supplements each day? As I coach people, supplements cannot help us in the bottle. Nothing can help us in the bottle, right? If we don't use it. 77% of Americans want to eat better, but speak of these barriers to eating better: the cost of quality food, stress eating, the time to prepare good meals, enough information for better food choices, and how to prepare it. So I've got some solutions for you. Number one, VMG Plus, which is our new vitamins, and I should have brought some out here to show you, but they come in a little green packet. They are absorbable, affordable with bundled rewards, and very appetizing. It truly makes wellness simple. Secondly, for our heart health, E Omega Plus is equivalent to 2 cans of tuna each day and clinically shown to decrease resting heart rate, decrease the bottom number of our blood pressure, or that's the pressure between beats of our heart. And E-omegas are required for health because we cannot make these essential fatty acids. They are responsibly sourced, wild caught from the cold waters of Norway, and have a refreshing taste. There's no fish taste at all in our omegas. In fact, I chew them every single morning. The third piece of information I've got here is the PB Restore. It helps our gut health, it guards our immunity, and keeps us in a good mood. Number 4, our metabolism, which we can take in the form of MetaPower products, helps to decrease our fat cells, curb hunger cravings, mainly because of the cinnamon bark oil, and it helps decrease our blood glucose. And then finally, in terms of wellness, getting better rest with the Serenity Sleep System, thanks to the lavender that increases our deep sleep waves by 20%, all ends up making wellness very, very simple. And so basically making your wellness as simple as possible so that you can keep up with that good habit is a key. Now, there is another piece of information that will be especially important to anyone who likes the aroma touch technique. I know I love receiving it and I love giving it because I literally get all those benefits as I am applying the oils to the person receiving it. There's going to be something called the Aroma Touch Technique Ambassador Program. You can either get the kit, the Aroma Touch Technique kit, which is the only way we can get the large bottle of deep blue oil. You can complete the training that comes free with that kit, or you can go on to our training.doterra.com/courses to do that Aroma Touch Technique training. Once you've done that, there will be an ambassador training with Dr. Hill. So you want to sign up for that, and there'll be more details coming on that too in the near future. Another point that was stressed at leadership was that cells need a function. And cell pathways are how they communicate with each other, the cells. That is altered by lifestyle. essential oils do what medicine cannot do for our foundational wellness. Essential oils regulate the pathways. Nutrition fuels the pathways, and the wellness pyramid guides us how to do it all. Consistency is required consistency of the oils is required for efficacy, dosing, and reliability. And that came right from the head of research. And that's another reason why døTERRA is so committed to only producing 100% pure essential oils. Now, VMG is super bioavailable. The bioretention of the VMG is 12 hours, meaning it stays in our cells that long to get the jobs done. Another point that they made at leadership was about frankincense complex capsules, also known as the boswellic acid capsules, which are very, I don't want to say different. They are different from frankincense oil because we don't get the boswellic acid in our oil. So it's a separate component of the frankincense tree. But these capsules influence modulating immune system responses, meaning modulating either turns it up or turns it down. And they also help with our cells in terms of the process of the cells and what they do and how they signal back and forth between each other and staying normal. And finally, the frankincense capsules are very big with our neuroprotection. So anything nerve related, you want to be hopefully trying the frankincense capsules to see if that can be a natural solution for your issues. Another thing which was totally new to me was when the doctors talked about saturated fats in our diet. Too many saturated fats in our diets make our cell walls very stiff. When we can keep our cell walls pliable, we can actually move better. Everything works better with pliable cell walls. Now, can you raise your hand if you have an HSA or an FSA benefit with your health insurance? Does anybody who's on the call have that? I do not. I investigated to see if Anthem would pay for my VMG and E-omegas, and I don't even have FSA or HSA, but people who have FSA, HSA monies that are, I think, pre-tax dollar monies. Okay, so Barbara Kale has an FSA. Great, FSA. Wonderful. So Barbara, what you want to do, and anybody else who has FSA, HSA funding, a lot of døTERRA products are approvable, meaning your insurance will pay for your døTERRA. How good is that? And I've been hearing about this in New York State for a long time, and yet my insurance is not involved with it. So I feel pretty bad about that. But what you need to do is just get a letter of medical necessity from your PCP. It's a simple letter saying that you need this for your wellness. And then you, on the døTERRA website, you go to that there's a section that has FSA, HSA approved items. Go there and see what you buy. You buy it and then you submit that to your insurance with a copy of your medical necessity letter. And that should be refunded to you. I think that is so absolutely fabulous. And I wish that Maine Anthem would do that for us retired teachers. Now listen, I mentioned it to Marie a little bit earlier, but those of you who have friends and family who are open to natural solutions, if they would like to get their free lavender touch roller through me and my Silver Club promotion code, get in touch with me, text me, or reply to my emails or whatever. But I can, or call me. My phone number is usually right with my emails. They can also get, and that's with 100 PV initial order to start their wholesale account. Get a nice lavender touch. They can also get a free Citrus Bliss oil, 15 ml, with their starting order with a 200 PV order. Plus, they could bundle all the free oils that Sandy talked about. And if they decide to check off even just one item for a monthly order, which doesn't have to be etched in granite, it can be changed right up to the day before your order ships. If they're doing a monthly order, they can also get that free product of the month, which this month is the lemon oil from døTERRA. And if they and they'd also get a free diffuser from døTERRA. So they could literally get over $185 worth of free products by using their Silver Club promo code plus bundling. So I think that's quite the deal. I love free stuff myself, and I love making the most of my investment into my wellness. So if you find that they have a problem, let's say somebody enrolled with a low order, and they didn't qualify for either thing. I believe we can fix that. If you get in touch with me, we can get customer service involved. We can do a makeup order to get them to the quantity where they would really reap all those freebies and attach that code right to that order. So let me know how I can help with that, because I love helping people get the most for the least amount of money. And if anyone yet has not enrolled, it's best to get me involved right from the get-go, so we get that promo code right on that initial order, because otherwise whoever is enrolling them would have to pay for the shipping if we do it later on. And we can do it later on, but it's just going to cost you a little bit of shipping money. So save yourself some money and get me involved right from the get-go, okay? And you can text me at my personal number, 207-807-6203 for my fastest response. And anybody, okay, so that's the end of that Silver Club promotion information. But I did want to also tack on a couple of other opportunities for learning. If you want more information on the enhanced compensation plan, there is a training. It's a 1-hour training on Monday at 11 in the morning. And you'll be able to see how simple it is to make $500 a month with døTERRA. So that's what that new enhanced compensation plan will be all about. And anyone who wants any information on the business opportunity, and it could be just sharing, or it could be building your own business for residual income, or for completely getting a whole new income with døTERRA. And people are doing that everywhere. So that would be every Tuesday, starting this Tuesday from 12 to 12:30. It's a little tiny business opportunity call. And again, text me because that's a separate link. I'm also teaching a class on natural solutions around wellness and stress. Tuesday night, March 18th from 7 to 8 p.m. And there'll be a special BOGO for my team members on that class. So text me for the registration link and my free code for the class, because it's an Eventbrite class that would cost you $10. If you register by yourself, it'll cost, you can get 2 people on for the price of 1. If you've got somebody new out there starting or to explore oils and stuff. But if you're already on my team, I want to give you that code for free entrance into that class. So let me know on that too. So our next fun Zoom will be Saturday, April 12th. The May Zoom will be May 3rd. We need to do it because of scheduling. We need to do it the first Saturday in May. So if there are any questions right now, I would love to stop the recording so that we can answer those questions as realistically as possible. So let me just stop the recording.